Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a bit of a different type of video. I'm going to be doing a rant video, kind of like a podcast, but not exactly. Um, because this is not like popular, proper like podcast, podcast equipment. We are actually just using this mini microphone. Um, which is fun fact. This is my second time filming this because last night I tried to film this and the microphone cut out halfway through the video because I accidentally clicked the off button, which is like right here. Um, so that was fun. When I came to edit it this morning before work, and there was no audio. What? So yeah, this um little rant slash podcast, whatever you want to call it, whatever floats your boat, is, as you can tell, laid back. I'm in pajamas. I have eye mask things on my eyes. I just got out of the shower, as you can probably tell from my wet hair. So this is going to be a chill little vibe. Now, if you are a continuous watcher of my videos, you're probably confused by the background. You're like, did you move? Did you get a new room? I did not. This is actually my sister's room, who's away at college at the moment. Um, hello, Madeline, if you're watching this. Yes, I'm in your room. I have a good explanation for it. The light in my room has broken. There is no light in my room. The lighting in my room is terrible. It's dark. It's sad in there, and I could not film in there because of that situation. Now, I'm gonna try and sit properly on here and not knock over my camera setup, which is the cell phone that's filming, two pillows, and a mirror behind it, holding it all up. So yeah, this is actually, you will see if you stay to the end, the bloopers, and it will make a lot more sense as to why I've had to refilm this so many times, and why this is probably my fourth setup trying to film this. Anyways, today's topic is going to be TV shows. I think I may have already said that. Now, I am going to do disclaimers because there's going to be lots of TV shows I talk about and lots of spoilers in here. For the TV shows, I'm going to list the TV shows that I am going to be talking about. Let me just okay. Um I'm going to start with my favorite TV shows at the moment. This could change within 2 months, depending on really anything. And then I will do my least favorite. I have a strange feeling that least favorite TV shows is going to take a lot longer than favorite TV shows because I have a lot to talk about with my least favorite TV shows and why they're my least favorite and all that goodness. Okay, so now I'm going to list the TV shows. So, if any of these TV shows that I list you haven't watched and want to do so, I recommend not watching this because, like I said, there will be lots of spoilers with these TV shows that I mention. So, in no particular order, TV shows I'm going to be talking about: Love Island, My Life with the Walter Boys, Off Campus, The Runarounds, Go Girls Guide to Murder, Maxton Hall, Stranger Things, Outer Banks, The Summer I Turned Pretty, and One of Us is Lying. There also may be some other ones that I talk about, like little ones that I think of on the spot or whatever, which if I say those names and you haven't watched that TV show, you probably should skip that part or whatever. Um, yeah. So also, another little disclaimer. This is gonna be the vibe, the entire video. It's gonna be unedited. There might be music behind this. I don't know. That'll be editing me's choice to do so or not. I don't know. This is basically what the vibe's gonna be. Unedited, kind of just like raw dogging it. So there's gonna be a lot of mistakes. This is why it's called a podcast type rant video. Because podcasts are usually unedited and just like long forms. This is gonna be my take on a podcast. Yeah, I've watched multiple podcasts. Favorite podcast, probably New Heights. If you know me, you probably know why. um, yeah. I also love Not Gonna Lie. Anyways, that's not what the video is about. Video is about TV shows. Okay, so we're gonna start with favorite TV shows. First favorite TV show, which is current watch because it's currently going on. It actually ends on Sunday, which tear face. I'm literally gonna cry because I don't want it to be over. And if it doesn't go my way, I will cry. I have done a lot of crying in this TV show. It's an ongoing TV show. It's like posted basically every day of the week besides Wednesday and Sunday. And if that gives you any hint of what TV show it is indeed Love Island. T. Now, this is not the first season of Love Island I have watched. I have watched season 5. I think I watched season 7 and no on season 8, which is obviously the current season. So yeah. Favorite couples at the moment. Not tonight, because today I'm filming this. It's Wednesday, so there's no show. There's no episode today, which is literally I hate Wednesdays and Saturdays. Like, oh, but the worst days because there's no Love Island. So what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Anyways, favorite couples at the moment, which is the 4 that I voted for. If you know, you know. The 4 I have voted for is Carl and Anaya. This is in no particular order. This is just like the favorite ones. I will say my top favorite. Trinity and Bryce, which is top favorite. Zach and Kata. I know there's a lot of controversy with them. Like a lot of people are saying they don't like them and all this. John, I love them. Okay, first of all, you cannot get rid of Zach and Kata because Bryce and Zach. Honorable mention should have said it at the end of this, but it's gonna be said right now. They need to be a couple. They are my favorite couple by all means, which I know they're not an actual couple, but whatever. Be inclusive. Literally, I love them so much. Literally, like the only reason I'm watching the TV show is for moments, but between them, they're just so cute. I don't know what it is. Like I've never been this obsessed with like a boy and boy like couple. I don't know what it is. It's like I love them. Anyways, next is so my last one. No, I'm gonna be real honest. Those are the top 3. Okay, the last 2 couples to be named Melanie and Sincere, and TT and KC. Now, this was a very, very hard choice because I don't like either of the couples that much as the first 3. So it was really honestly hard to choose because I don't like any of the couples. So who would I want to say the most? Melanie and Sincere. Why? Because Melanie is part of the cohort 4. Oh wait, there's there's a third one. I seem to always forget one. I did this in the last time I tried filming this. What was last night? Kenzie and Dylan. Yeah, no, they're not even anywhere near on the top of my list because I don't like them. I don't like Kenzie. I like Dylan, but like at the same time, I don't. Because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like he's just saying he likes Kenzie to stay on the show. Is really just my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, it is. But yeah, Melanie is Sincere. I don't like Sincere, so if I could just pick Melanie by herself, I would totally do that because she is part of the core four. Anaya, Trinity, Kata, and Melanie are like the core four. Like, I love them. Yeah, I don't like TT and Casey. I don't like Casey mainly. I mean, after the last episode, which if you haven't watched the last episode, this is a spoiler, so I suggest you click off or skip. After the last episode, what he did to ask TT to be his girlfriend, it was really cute, I will say. I like how he kind of included everybody, and like it was like all the boys were in on it. That was kind of cute. I will say I did like that, but I just don't like Casey. Okay, I never will forget what he did to Anaya and the humiliation he caused Anaya. Never will forgive him for that. So yeah, I don't like him, and I don't really like TT either. I feel like, especially after the scene of them, the two of them, Casey and TT, both laughing at Melanie. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. Because I know you did not just do that. Absolutely not. Yeah, don't like him. Don't like her. Equally canceled out. The both of them. So, yeah. But tomorrow night's episode is Family Day and the day where they dwindle it down to 4 couples, which I am a little scared about. I mean, I know that my fave couple, Trinity and Bryce, is not going to get voted out because they're literally everybody's favorite couple. They're so unproblematic. They're so cute together. The way he was in Casa, like, that's a true man. Like, he is a true man, and he is literally just the best guy on there. Him and Carl, chef's kiss. Like, oh my gosh, get me them now. I did like Caleb, I did like Jen, and I did not really like Soul that much. Like, I don't know. So those 3 bombshells, yeah, I did not really I liked them. I liked Jen. Like, actually really did like her. She's also with the Swifties, so Swifties unite. We gotta stick up for each other. Like, we are sisters bonded together through Taylor Swift. So, I did like her for that reason. I did. She like in the beginning, she kind of annoyed me like a little bit, but towards the end of her stay, I really like began to like her. Soul never liked in the beginning. I felt as though she came in thinking that she just owned the place and she could just do whatever the hell she wanted, which turns out wasn't the case because she did end up getting voted off. So yeah, I didn't really like her that much, but I could see where she was coming from. Also, she just like the whole pie thing they did that kind of like pissed me off because, baby, what do you mean you're crying? Everybody got pie in the face for things that were accused of them. Like, what do you mean? I don't even know. That kind of just annoyed me. Like, why are you? Anyways, also kind of just didn't like how she thought everyone must misunderstood her when literally all she talked to was frickin' Jen and like Kenzie, I think, maybe once. I'm not really sure. But she felt so misunderstood, but literally she was not talking to any other girls besides the girls she came in with and the girl no one else liked. Specifically me and my sisters. So yeah. That was Love Island. Love that show. I cannot even believe it's about to end. I feel like it just started. Next TV show, My Life with the Walter Boys. Now, this is to be determined because season 3 comes out in August. I am very excited for season 3, but let me just tell you, if it doesn't go my way, I will not like it. Okay? That's one thing about me, is if it doesn't go the way that I like it to, doesn't end up the couple that I want to end up together, doesn't end up together, I no longer like the show, which is one of the reasons for one of the shows that I hate. That's the reason I don't like it anymore. You can probably guess what show. Basically the same as My Life with the Walter Boys, just different setting, basically. Um, yeah, I love the show as of right now. I was a little upset with season 2, but I am gonna give themselves a chance to redeem themselves with season 3. Now, this is a Netflix show. I do not have good history with Netflix shows. Two specific Netflix shows that are on my least favorite, I no longer like because they ruined the ending. Okay? So, we will see. It'll be to be determined. I don't know. Okay? We'll find out. We will find out what happens in season 3. If it's something I like, good. If it's something I don't like, bad. I'm deleting Netflix. End of story. I don't care. I know family uses it because I pay for the Netflix around here. I know my family uses it, but if they want Netflix, they can pay for it themselves because I will no longer choose to support a show that a streaming platform that makes terrible shows. Okay. Anyways, yeah. Love that show. I would have liked a little more action in season 2. My favorite couple is Cole and Jackie. Undoubtedly, I think there's really anybody who is Team Alex. Literally, I would like you to give me one good reason why. I have not found one. So, I don't know. It is just a TV show, but to me, it feels like a political debate when I'm talking about these characters. Like, that's what it feels like to me. I don't know what it is, but it feels like a political debate when I'm debating about these characters. So, I don't know what it is. Anyways, um, next show, Off Campus. Literally loved it. I watched it in one sitting. The first season. So excited for the second season. Like I cannot contain my excitement about how excited I am for the next season. Got my sister onto it. She's onto it. So maybe we'll watch it together whenever it comes out if she's home. So literally love, literally chef's kiss. So good. Amazon Prime, probably the best streaming service that makes TV shows. Like they have the best TV shows. I swear. Netflix, not so much. Anyways, the next TV show was also Amazon Prime TV show, and it's The Runarounds. Now, this was only one season. There was not a lot of people watched it, I don't think. So I think that's why there was only one season, which I feel like one season's good enough. I feel like that like got everything out. Like it was really good. My sisters begged to differ. They said it was cringy. Yes, I was a little cringy, but I still kind of liked it. It was just kind of like that vibe, that like I don't know, very slow burn with the romance, and it was just I really did like it. Back to off campus for a sec. My favorite type of trope is fake dating, and then they fall in love in the end. Now, this is going to be another controversial topic I'm going to bring up. Wattpad. Love Wattpad. Like, you cannot convince me otherwise. Literally, after I'm done filming this, what am I going to go do? Read a Wattpad on my phone. I have a story that's being started. It's been kind of put to the side because I've been watching Love Island every night. But usually, my favorite time to read Wattpad at night. Why? Because there's no one there to judge me what I'm reading. Basically, also long car rides, perfect. Literally finished an entire book on Wattpad driving my sister up to college, which is 4 hours away. So 12-hour drive each way, perfect for that. Better when they have text to speech because then you can listen to the story and read at the same time. It's amazing. I do not recommend listening to the story while you're driving because if something emotional happens you don't like, then you're driving and like kind of just is not a good situation. I learned my lesson about that. I didn't crash or anything, just it's not great because I don't know. I just don't recommend that. Anyways, fake dating, love that trope. Also love enemies to lovers. Very good. I can do a whole nother thing on movies too, because there's lots of movies that are also like that. Maybe celebrities, fake dating type. Love that. Next show, Good Girls Guide to Murder. Literally love the show. Can't wait for season 3. Season 2 was so good. Um, I did not read the books to this. I want to. Maybe when the show ends, because what's there like 3 books, so they're probably gonna do 3 seasons, maybe. Not sure. Um, this was good. Also, another very slow burn type of romance. Literally, the romance, the romantic people, whatever you call them, love interests in the show, didn't do anything to the last episodes for season 1. Season 2, they were together. So very good show if you like slow burns. You also like TV shows or books that has like a main plot of like a murder mystery or something like that, but on the side there's like a romance, which is what this was. And there's another one that's in my least favorite, which I'll explain why. That's also based off the book, and it's that same type of dynamic. Love that. Love books like that. Love TV shows like that, because I feel like I do love a romance book. Like I love a romance show, love a romance book, but also feel like sometimes it's a bit too much and like, you know. So I love when there's like a side thing like that. Okay, next TV show. There's only 2 seasons of this. I think they're making a 3rd season. I could be wrong. Max and Hall. Another kind of like controversial one. I guess not really controversial, but like some people think it's cringy. My sister, I'm literally the only one that watches it. I tried to show it to my sisters. They were like, "No, this is weird. I'm not watching this. Like, this is cringy. Like, no, I don't like this." So yeah, it's kind of just a me show. I like it. I mean, it is a little, I will say it is a little cringy at some points. Okay, I'm gonna try to fix my position because I'm uncomfortable. Ouch, knocking over my tripod setup, which is 2 pillows in a mirror. Okay, mind. Yeah. Kinda just, I don't know. I really like it. So I don't really have anything else really much to say about it because it's not like favorite. Like I'm not totally obsessed with, like die hard obsessed with it. But it's good if you want a little side show to watch. Like it's a good show to just like filler show, you know? Like when you're looking for something to watch and like you see it, you're like whatever, I'll just watch this. There's 2 seasons of it, so I don't know. If anybody else has watched these shows, please let me know what you think in the comments. I would love to hear you guys' opinion on the shows, what your takes on them are. And now that was the last of my favorite shows, which is, yes, that's only 5. You're thinking, wait, I thought you said you watched a bunch of shows. I did. Okay, I did. I do. I do watch a lot of TV shows. But, like I have said, if it doesn't go my way, I no longer like it. Which is what these next 4 shows are. They ended in a bad way. One of them didn't even end yet. They're making another season. But I consider the last season as the ending because I'm not watching the next season. If you can take a guess on what show that is now. Yeah. Okay. First show, Stranger Things. Great show. Great show up until the last episode of season 5. Now, again, if you haven't watched this show, you shouldn't be watching this. Okay? You should not be watching this because this is a major, major spoiler for the ending of the entire show. Major, major spoiler. So I suggest you click away or skip. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. And if you don't care, watch it. I don't care. Helps me. So, yeah. Stranger Things. Not great ending. They could have done a way better ending. She did not. There was no good reason she had to die. No good reason. None at all. And you know what the worst part is the song they chose for the ending between Mike and Al, Purple Rain. They play it all the time at work. How do you think I freaking feel anytime that song comes on? Especially I haven't heard it in months. Now I work Saturday and I'm gonna hear freaking Saturday and I'm literally gonna cry on the spot in front of a customer. Not fun. Yeah, literally, I cannot. Like, it makes me so furious. Now, the thing with me is I get very attached to TV shows. I get very attached to characters. Some, for strange reason, when I was watching the last episode of this with my sisters, I didn't cry. I don't know why. I didn't cry at the end. I was like, surely I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I was like this and like probably getting like a little teary eyed or just like upset. But I didn't cry. A few days later, people, of course, are posting edits because people cannot just contain themselves and not hold back with the edits, which I. There have been multiple times I wanted to delete TikTok because the amount of crying I do on TikTok is actually the worst. And the worst types of edits that I see are edits where it starts out as like a normal video, just like whatever, and like whatever, then like something like drops or something, and then it's the scene I hate from one of these many shows that I don't like. If you are one of those people that makes an edit like that, please think before you post. Think about think about your actions, okay? Think about what's going to happen when someone that loved this show and watched it religiously, like consistently, probably every month, maybe even 2 times a month, and you think, oh, this would be such a cute thing, like it's gonna get so many views. Yeah, it will, but it's also gonna put someone in therapy. I literally am in therapy because of these TV shows. I'm kidding. That's not because of these TV shows. That's because of something completely different, which has nothing to do with the TV show. It actually has something to do with real life, which I'll get into that in a different video because that's not what this video is about. If you want to rant about that, I will gladly. I just might have to block some people. Anyways, yeah, Stranger Things, not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. Used to be a die-hard fan. Literally have pajamas for Stranger Things pajamas that I got like years ago. Die-hard fan. Now, can never watch it again. Which I would very much like to watch it again. I would very much like to. But because the way Netflix does their shows, they cannot let someone have a happy ending. Like, I don't know why they don't believe in happy endings, but whatever, like, I think the producers of Netflix need to be studied. Because why can you never have a happy ending on one of your TV shows? Why does someone have to die? Nobody has to die. No one should die. Ever. Ever. Anyways, next on to my next TV show, which is undoubtedly my like the whole reason I made this video is because of this TV show. Okay. Season 4 of this TV show. I'm gonna give little hints to the TV show before I name it. You can try and guess which TV show it is. You're right. Say you're right in the comments. So I don't know. I'll just say hi or follow you, subscribe to your channel, whatever you want. Besides real money, because I don't have that. Anyways, this TV show, season 4, was to me last season because they are making season 5 comes out in August. Little hints. Comes out in August. Season 5, not watching it. No, not gonna watch it. Not watching it. Why? Because the way they ended season 4 was one of the other reasons I'm in therapy right now. Season 4 could have ended, and season 4 could have been the last season. But no, they're milking it. They want to keep it going as long as they can for money. And there's no real other reason. Season 4 should have been the last season. Season 4 should have ended happily. They all live happily ever after in the same house together, not hunting for treasure anymore. They found treasure. They're rich. Like, if that's any context clues as to what show this is, you probably are getting the hint of what it is. Um, and like everybody lives happily. They all have kids. They're all living on the beach, and it's just it would have been so simple, but they're trying to milk it for more money. So, which they're not gonna get more money because I really, really hate to break it to you, but you're not gonna get as many views on season 5 as you did the last seasons. Okay, you're not going to because he's not gonna be there. She's gonna probably be depressed. She honestly might even herself. Like, um, she might not even make it out alive of this season either. Which I wouldn't put it past them to kill off another character. They've done it before, they'll do it again. They've killed multiple characters in this TV show. I feel as though this TV show has the most character deaths than any TV show out there. My water's over there, but I don't want to get up because it's getting dark. Things I'm just gonna dehydrate because of this video. Now, if you put two and two together and you have connected the dots of what TV show I'm talking about, and you guessed Outer Banks, you'd be ding 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 correct. Because yes, that is what I'm talking about. I hate this show with a burning passion, which really, 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 really pains me to say. Really, really pains me to say. Because I used to love this show. Literally, I loved it so much that I probably would watch it every single month, if not 2 times a month. Okay? 2 times a month I rewatch the show. Let's watch one season, watch all of them, I don't care. I was rewatching it. If I didn't have anything else to watch, no YouTube, no shows were coming out with new seasons, I'd go rewatch this. You know what else I would do? I'd go into Wattpad, search up Outer Banks season whatever, 3, 4, whatever. And like see people because people all the time would be writing fanfics on like what they think is gonna happen in the next season. People do it with all types of shows. Everybody does it. I would literally that's how obsessed I was with the show. I made it my entire personality. Like it was in my Instagram, TikTok bio. Like it was in every bio I could think of. Outer Banks lover. You know what's not in my bio anymore? Outer Banks lover because you know why? Because I'm an Outer Banks hater. Okay? Season 4 was the undeniably the worst season ever. And season 5 is going to be even worse because you know who's not going to be there? I cannot even say his name. It makes me so mad. Okay, and then here's the catch, okay? Here's the catch. I heard from a rumor on TikTok, on Instagram, everywhere, everyone was rumoring about it. Even my sisters were saying this is what the reason was. He left. The actor, okay? His girlfriend, real life, was jealous because people were shipping him and Kiara. I couldn't say her name confidently. It still hurts a little. And the actor together. The actress, I guess. The actor and actress together. They were shipping them together. Okay? Let me just need to remind you. She was dating a girl. A girl. And also, I just would like to also highlight this. Jade. What's his name? John B. and Sarah, okay? They're a couple. They're having a child. Apparently in the next season, although people are thinking she had miscarries because like they're seeing like the trailer that just came out, which I did. I did watch. I probably shouldn't have, but I did. What do you want? I need that phone. Well, you can have it when I'm done. This is my brother's phone. Close the door, please. You can have one. I'm done. I'm almost done with it. Okay. Sorry, unedited. This is what you're gonna get. um, John B. and Sarah's actress, actor, actors, Sarah, Madeline Klein and Chase Stokes. Okay, dated real life. Okay, dated real life for maybe like 6, 8 months. I actually don't know how long they dated. Maybe it was a year. I lost track. Um, dated real life. Okay, in real life, broke up because I guess the rumor was he cheated on her. Whatever. We're still able to do kissing scenes, sex scenes. They're having a literal freaking child. You know what that means? You know what that means? Yeah, a child in the show, and they have no problem with it. No problem doing it together. No problem. Also, his girlfriend at the time of season 4 being filmed in real life, not a single problem with it. You know why? Because they're actors. That's what you're doing. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay? You're supposed to do this role assigned to you, the character assigned to you, and you're supposed to do it with no complaints. Because why? Because you're getting paid for it. I literally could do a separate rant video about just this situation because the way it like infuriates me. I ever see him and his girlfriend in real life, someone's gonna have to hold me back because I will say things, I will do things that will probably most likely put me in jail because the way it infuriates me is like beyond words. Like, and this is why I have written next to this TV show whole topic because I knew that this would take up most of the time. So yeah. Needless to say, don't like that TV show anymore. If any Netflix people are watching, either bring him back season 5 or I will not watch. Okay? And even if you bring him back in season 5, I don't even know if I will watch. Because the way I'm so upset is like literally it's beyond words. I am actually so upset with this TV show. It like used to be my whole personality. Now it's not even part of my personality anymore. I don't talk about it. I don't mention it. Anytime the name comes up, I literally have to skip over the name and not read it because it like physically hurts me. And listen, I tried to rewatch season 4. Okay, I did, but seeing his face, I my body was physically rejecting it. My body was telling me, no, 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 we're not doing this. You gotta turn this off. Like you can't do this. Worst show. Anyways, on to the next show. How long was that? Talk about that show for? I don't know. This summer I turned pretty. Okay? And Moch may be thinking, what do you mean this ended great? Noted. Noted. If you think it ends great, then you're among the people I do not like, the people I despise, the people I do not get, which is Team Conrad. I hate Conrad so freaking much. Okay? Hate him so much. Okay? Obviously, if you can guess by my sentence just there, I was Team Jeremiah. Full Team Jeremiah. He was undoubtedly the better option. And I know what everyone's gonna say. What do you mean? He cheated on her. No, he didn't. They weren't together. They were not together. And he was not in the right mindset. He was upset. He was like, they don't even bring that up because just don't. Okay? Don't. Don't bring it up because it's not true and you know it's not true. You're just trying to. uh, see, the thing with me is I always look for in different sides. I always look for if you have a good reason, like one reason Conrad was the better option. One. Give me one reason. And do not bring up Jeremiah. Okay? Don't bring him up once. Don't bring him up at all in your reasoning. Because you know what that is? That's not a real reason. That's just you're basing it off of what the other guy did. But there's no actual real good reason she should have picked Jeremiah. None. Not a single one. Can't think of one. If you think of one, please tell me. But do not bring up Jeremiah at all in your reason because if you do, then it's getting deleted and that's not a real reason. Yeah, hate that show. I literally cried through the entire last episode and I'm never able to watch it again because of how it ended. Anyway, on to our last and final show. Although I did just think of another one after talking about Outer Banks and Stranger Things TV shows on Netflix. Um, I thought of one that this one like actually is still painful to me, and this show ended like years ago, probably 4 or 5 years ago. I'm not even lying with you. Riverdale. Um, yeah. Needless to say, I stopped watching basically after season 4. Barely could even watch season 4. It again, they chose the wrong couple, chose the wrong ship. Literally, like hated it, and it just got weird. It got like there was like people with superpowers. There was people like switching up like ages and like identities and like crap like that. I was like, what is this? What this is not the show. This is not the murder mystery show that I used to watch with my sisters every night. Like what is this? I was like, what is going on? So I just stopped watching it. You know, the only episode I did watch was the last final episode because I was like, you know what, I kind of want to see what happens. So, but again, very traumatized from that show. It was just weird. It got really weird. I don't know anybody that still watched it after like season 4. I don't know anybody watched consistently season 5, 6, and 7. I don't know anybody. Why did they do the mini seasons again? I don't know. They milked it for money when they didn't get any because no one watched the last 3 seasons. So, the last show, which this one I'm 50-50 about because I don't necessarily hate it. Like I could go back and watch it. I kind of want to. Well, actually, it's based off a book series. It's One of Us is Lying. Literally book series. Perfection. Literally love it so much. The show, not so much. Mainly because the way they made it so different from the books. Like, just, it was kind of infuriating me that I was like watching it. I was like, wait a minute, this never happened in the book. Wait a minute, this is not the way this happened in the book. Wait a minute, what is this? Wait a minute, what is going on? What show am I watching again? What books this based off of? Like that's how different it was. Like it was very different. Example number one, um, in the book series, there's a little sister of one of the main characters, Bronwyn. Her sister's name was Maeve, I believe. I think that was her name. I actually don't remember what her name was. I think that's how you say it. I'm not 100% sure. In the book series, she dates a guy. She's straight. She likes guys. In the TV series, she likes a girl and dates a girl. So why do that? Why do that? Why do, why make one character different sexuality in the book than in the series? That literally made no sense to me. Why would you do that? Like, make it the same or don't make it at all. I don't know. That really confused me. Also, I don't like this show because season 2 was the last season. There's supposed to be season 3, but I guess they canceled it because not enough people watched it, which undoubtedly understandable because it was not a good show. Um, it was. Don't get me wrong. It was actually a really good show, and I liked season 1. But again, it was just so different from the actual books that it was like getting confusing at points. Season 2, last season, it was okay. Nothing, like, not a single hint the same as the books, the second book. Like, not a hint the same at all. Um, besides, like, the characters, some of them. There were, like, anyways, I'm not gonna get into it because it's gonna make me upset and annoyed and weirded out and, like, confused. Now, the real reason I do not like the show and probably can't watch it again is because of the way season 2 ended. Okay? Now, two main characters that were a love interest. This was another type of show slash book where there was a murder mystery and like mystery stuff that was involved. But on the side, there was love. There was romance, which is undoubtedly the reason I watched the show and read the books and become obsessed with the books where I needed all three of them. I have all three of them hard copy in my room. And I really want to reread the books actually because they are like actually the most perfect books on planet Earth, I believe. Um Now, in the last episode, there's a scene where the main girl, Bronwyn, Nate and Bronwyn are the main two love interests in the show. Okay, Nate and Bronwyn, they're together. Season 1, they're little like on and off, like they kissed a few times and all that, which was the same in this first book. And then the second book, they were completely. Actually, were they together? I don't actually know. End of the first book, they were together. Second book, they weren't together. Anyways, I can do a whole nother thing on books if you guys want me to. Season 2, they were. I think they were fully together. I don't know. I don't really remember. Keep in mind, this show was like probably 3 or 4 years ago. The last season. So if I don't remember anything, I'm sorry. I would say go watch it, but don't. um. Plus, if you're watching this, you probably already watched the show, so you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, there was a scene where he was thinking of leaving and like skipping town because like just of all the drama that had happened in the town with like the murder mystery and like all that, and he got accused, and he was um, what is it like falsely accused of being the murderer in the whole murder mystery, which he wasn't. Um, it's a whole thing. Um, and he was like, "I'm just like can't stay in this town anymore. Like it's just too much." He was thinking of moving town and like going somewhere else. But Bronwyn was like, "But what about me?" And like all this stuff. Then, ooh, flash forward like a few days or whatever, she gets stabbed, which also didn't happen in the books. So don't know where they made that up from. Then let's flash forward like a few weeks. They're all hanging out together, and he gets her a necklace, and it says "stay," basically meaning he's gonna stay, not leaving her. They kiss, go back to hang out with their friends. Cuts to a scene at their high school graduation. This is high school setting. Um, and there's caution tape and forensic people, like forensic, what is it? Crime cleanup people, whatever. Forensic, I don't know. Forensic scientist or whatever. Um, the forensic person picks up something. It's the necklace that says "stay," covered in blood, and then it ends. So first of all, left on a cliffhanger, which I was not happy about at all. Pissed off. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe Wattpad has some rendition of season 5 of like what they think is gonna happen. I'm gonna search it up later. I don't have work tomorrow, so I'm staying up tonight reading Wattpad. Yeah. So my initial first thought was she died. She died, and what's she gonna do? He's all alone. It was so sad. So, yeah, that was the last show. Um, yeah. So that is self-explanatory enough of why I. Sorry. Like I said, there's other family and drama that is going on in my family, and that's the reason I'm in therapy right now. So it's just a whole thing. That'll be a different video if you want to hear it. Can't speak too much on it, but if you want a new video, if you want a video talking about that, let me know. And that is the last show, and this video is gonna be very long. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And like I said, if you have watched any of these TV shows, please feel free to share your opinions and takes on the shows that I talked about in this. And let me know what you think you thought of them. And let me know your least favorite shows and your favorite shows. Thanks for watching again. I'll see you in the next one, which if you like more rant videos like this, please also let me know. Okay, so I'm starting this podcast episode. I just would like to say, I guess not really podcast, just like rant video. This is what the phone's being propped up on. So, on this bed. Okay. Okay. Let's get started. Hello and welcome. Okay, it's third time moving sets. I don't know what to do.
Okay, so I was going back and piecing together like all the things because this is gonna be part of the blooper reel. Okay, there's a lot of bloopers trying to film this. The microphone cut out, not even halfway through the video. So, I didn't edit this last night because I had a TV show on that I needed to watch. So I was like, I'll do it in the morning before work and everything. I'm going back editing the videos and the microphone cut out because I clicked the stupid off button. So now I'm gonna have to refilm this tonight after work. So that's really fun. Luckily, I only work 4 hours today, so whatever. I'll probably come home, shower, and then refilm it because there's no Love Island on tonight. So that's fun. I'm really annoyed.